Fight fans, main man, made man here. Y'all know how I get down. We talking boxing. Fresh off watching the Richard Comey versus Teofimo Lopez fight, in which Teofimo Lopez stops Richard Comey in 2 rounds. Stops him in the second round. Came off a beautiful right hand. Congratulations to Teofimo Lopez for winning the IBF 135-pound championship, and now he will go forward for a huge, monumental fight sometime in March or April against Vasil Lomachenko, man. Richard Comey didn't last but 2 damn rounds, fam. 2 damn rounds. Marquise Monroe, Teofimo did his thing all day. I predicted Teofimo Lopez to win this fight, but did not predict him to win it in such devastating fashion, man. Damn, he went in there and got it did. Muhammad Tola, what's up, fam? What's going on, man? Teofimo gets the job done. The way it went down was in the second round, both men looked like they were swinging right hands almost at the same time, and Teofimo's got there before Richard Comey's got there. Hit him right there on the temple. Looked like he caught about a temple shot. Discombobulated Richard Comey. He was stumbling all over the round. He was falling all over the ring. And once he got back to his feet, pretty much Teofimo Lopez jumped on him from then on out, and the referee stopped the fight, man. It was a beautiful, beautiful performance, man. Beautiful performance, man. You know, the thing is, Teofimo Lopez, I can see the way that he was going with this fight. It was good to see that he wasn't going to that same strategy that he did against Nakatani, and that was waiting on the jab, and that was constantly waiting on the jab. In this particular fight, he was hitting Richard Comey downstairs, he was hitting him upstairs in the first round, and most importantly, he was doing it by single shot. I noticed that he wasn't doing too much combination punching in the first round. It was more so single shots, and he was having a lot of success with the short hooks on the inside that were landing all on the temple of Richard Comey, and you can see Teofimo Lopez's shots were much more cleaner landing than Richard Comey's in the first round. But Richard Comey was standing on the outside attempting to box. He was doing an okay job. He was hanging in there. I thought he was getting hit clean with a lot of good shots, but he was doing okay on the outside. It's just that he went on to the inside. He tried to throw a 1-2, and as his right hand was coming, so was Teofimo Lopez's, and Teofimo's got there first, man. But damn, man, 22 years old, and this kid is a world champion. Salute to the father of Teofimo Lopez, because his father has been pushing the envelope, pushing the line, you know what I mean? Making sure that Top Rank don't screw over his son. Making sure ESPN don't screw over his son. Salute to Teofimo Lopez's dad for staying in their boardroom and make sure they did everything that they said that they were going to do in those contracts. And he said that, look, he'll be fighting for a world championship by 15 fights, and he'll be facing Vasil Lomachenko by a 16th fight. And that's exactly what's going down. You know what I mean? Teofimo Lopez, man. ESPN, Top Rank. They've been wanting this guy to be a star. Well, he is on his way. Can he be the one to dethrone Vasil Lomachenko, fight fans? Can that go down? I mean, let's keep it 100 here, you know. Teofimo style versus Vasil Lomachenko style makes for a very, very interesting matchup. I don't have enough time to get into it now, and we will do a live stream based on it. Trust and believe. But man, that will be a very, very interesting matchup. The IQ, the footwork of a Vasil Lomachenko versus the aggression and the hunger of a Teofimo Lopez, a youngster versus another experienced fighter in Vasil Lomachenko. Man, this is about to be lit, fight fans. This is about to be lit, man. Saruk, what's up, man? He said he could be bigger than Crawford soon. You know, we were talking about that earlier. People were saying that Crawford may be about the third most favorite fighter on ESPN. I don't know. I kept telling people, look at what they did, that they're doing for Teofimo. You see all kind of documentaries. You see all kinds of little interview spots. You see, I mean, a lot of attention and emphasis is being put on Teofimo Lopez. He's young. He has the look. You know what I mean? He has the dad that could be the mouthpiece for him. They're looking at him, and you know, he comes from New York. They're already starting to market him as the first Honduran world champion or something like that. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of upside in promoting Teofimo Lopez, and they do. I wouldn't be surprised if they do attempt to make him a bigger star than Terrence Crawford. Truth be told, I mean, you know, Valkyrie says Loma stays calling out Tank. He's consistent. Yeah, he is consistent with calling out Tank. Tank ain't answering that call though. But however, this situation, for those who do not know, Teofimo Lopez versus Vasil Lomachenko has no politics impeding the fight. There is no reason why the fight can't happen. They fight for the same promoter. They fight for the same network. It looked like it's going to happen. Either A, Bob Arum will have himself a new star in Teofimo Lopez, or B, he will solidify Vasil Lomachenko for what he is by making him allegedly undisputed. We got to have some more talks about undisputed, fight fans. Some are saying that Vasil Lomachenko can't be considered the undisputed fighter if he doesn't face a Devin Haney for the regular WBC. Now, we know Vasil Lomachenko, he abandoned his WBC belt for the WBC franchise belt. So, and we know that he cannot officially, technically lose that particular belt. So now fight fans are going to be caught in the middle of this, like, are we really going to consider him a undisputed championship, even if he beats a undisputed champion? Even if he beats Teofimo Lopez, because technically he has a belt that he can't lose. So how is that? And then the WBC regular, which was once held by Devin Haney, I mean, how are we considering them the real champion if they don't have the WBC regular? We will elaborate more on that in coming live streams. We will, all day. All day. What do you think about them stripping Devin Haney's belt from him? I thought that was messed up, man. Truth be told, I mean, the WBC with their picking and choosing, man. That's just foul, bro. And to say that he's a champion in recess, and this was, to me, they were so quick to strip that title up off him for injuring himself in the last fight. I don't even know if there's many instances like that has ever happened. I mean, that's kind of messed up, to be honest with you. I didn't think that's cool that they stripped Devin Haney. I mean, he didn't do anything wrong. He got injured in a fight. You know what I mean? That's foul. You know what I mean? I hate to bring this up, but Earl Spence Jr. just recently won his WBC. He got injured, and you don't see them stripping him. The WBC is always with this picking and choosing. You know what I mean? And I never liked it. I never like how they pick and choose. I don't know what criteria they use. I mean, those who are fans of Devin Haney will say they did this to get Devin Haney way out the way of Vasil Lomachenko, or get Devin Haney way out of the way of that whole undisputed situation. You know what I mean? Because Devin now has to come back, fight for the WBC again, and then hope that the so-called undisputed champion will give him a shot. And I just don't know if that happens, I just don't know if that happens. I feel like his fights are being staged. Who you talking about, Sleep? You talking about Vasil Lomachenko? Valkyrie says Keith didn't defend his belt for a year. Exactly. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying with the picking and choosing. It's like, and the only way that you can honestly look at it is, are they just protecting Vasil Lomachenko, or are they just protecting whoever that supposed undisputed champion is going to be between him and Teofimo? And they don't want to, have Devin Haney nowhere near that situation. It is what it is, man. And it is kind of messed up. Thumbs up for the fam, man. Thumbs up for the fam. It's WBC Mexico Suleiman. Yeah, Tony. Yeah, yo. That is the Mexico Suleiman. You right. Yeah, that's what the WBC most so represent, Mexican fighters. There's a lot going on with the Israelite fighters in general, so-called African Americans. Oh, okay. All right, GM Shine the gospel. Appreciate that, fam. Appreciate the good gospel, you know what I mean? No way in hell is TMT going to make Lopez versus Davis. Nah, I don't see that either. I mean, to be honest with you, if TMT is smart, you know what I mean? And you got Tank. They know that Tank demands a lot of attention. They get Tank in this situation, man. You know what I mean? If they've been trying to shield Tank or whatever, for whatever reason, for Vasil Lomachenko, or if they're trying to shield Tank from whoever, if they don't want to let Tank go for an undisputed championship, I don't know what else is going to lure Tank out of the woodworks. I mean, there is nothing at that point that will make Tank fight Vasil Lomachenko. If not for all those belts, then what? Because I truly believe that if Vasil Lomachenko won it all, or if Teofimo won it all, they will put all of that on the line versus the Tank, just for his name recognition alone. I mean, I'm being 100. A DGO, I hear you, man. I mean, but you don't think that they would, if they fight for this undisputed belt, you don't think that they will put all of those belts on the line to fight Tank? And Tank may not even have a belt. He may just have like the WBA regular belt if he gets it. You know what I'm saying? I think him and Gamboa will be for the WBA regular or whatever. But my deal is he won't even really have a major belt. But I think they still fight Tank. And for everybody who will always say, and someone had to tap me on the shoulder about this, like, bro, this is what's going on. For everybody that say, well, Mayweather is doing wrong by Tank because he hasn't given us the fights we want to see. And I agree with some of y'all. I want to see Tank fight better fights. Y'all already know that. You know what I'm saying? But did he do the right thing by maneuvering Tank in such a way where he can win it all literally in one fight. And to a fan, I know that's frustrating as hell for us. But as a promoter, did Floyd move Tank in a way where literally, because I truly believe Lomachenko would fight Tank for all those belts. It would make Floyd Mayweather look like the smartest man in the room. And I know people don't want to hear that. I know people like, hell nah, man. He's cheating the fans. I get it. I'm with you. Stank Davis ain't fighting no damn body. I got you. But if they maneuver it to that situation where literally Tank only has to fight one fight to win all of those belts, let's say Lomachenko wins. Tank calls out Lomachenko. I'm ready to make a fight. Tank would then Mayweather would have literally maneuvered Tank to be in a position to fight all those belts against one fight. And that would be a surefire superstar making performance, yay or nay. Man, that's crazy. That's crazy. Marlonius in the building. What's up, fam? Aram is a tough customer. He ain't gonna let you beat his fighter without pain all day. You know what I'm saying? He is definitely not gonna let you beat his fighter without pain and having some sort of options to keep working with you. You know what I'm saying? D Cole says they let Harrison and Spence keep their belts. Al Heyman runs the WBC, just like Bob runs the WBO. I mean, I don't know about Al Heyman running the WBC, but it's still you'll find many examples like that around boxing. The WBC picks and chooses who they want to strip, who they want to keep belts, who they want to step up the franchise belts. They are always having meetings about which fighter to do what with. You know what I'm saying? And that's just keeping it 100. The WBC is just some cherry pickers. Orlando Finney in the building, my brother. What's good, fam? What's up with you, man? Thumbs up for the fam as you come on in, everybody. Yeah, man. Listen, Tank can beat Loma, period. I used to be on the 2012 DC team with him, and I was 108 and he was 123 all day. Salute to you, fam. Salute to you. Oh, okay. That's what's up. So you saying that by you having some sort of up close and work with Tank, you feel as though Tank would definitely beat Loma. Okay. Well, in that case, like I said before, Mayweather would look like the smartest cat in the room by supposedly, like y'all say, protecting Tank all of this time and maneuvering Tank to a position where he may have to fight one fight for undisputed. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. But who y'all got? Teofimo Lopez or Vasyl Lomachenko? Who y'all rocking with in that fight? Y'all going with the youth or y'all going with the experience? And I feel crazy saying experience to a fighter that's 14-1. You know what I'm saying? But yet and still, the youth in Teofimo Lopez or the experience of Vasyl Lomachenko. Who you got? That's going to be explosive coming next spring, fight fans. It's going down. You know what I'm saying? Uh-huh. All day, Orlando. All day, man. All day, fam. I'm glad to know that, man. Yes, sir. Muhammad Hamatola. Loma didn't look too excited standing next to Teofimo. Just saying. Yeah, man. Yeah, Loma didn't look too excited because he know that smoke is coming. He going to have to deal with that, bro. He going to have to deal with it. Teofimo's power tonight looked every bit of real. He literally stopped Richard Comey in the second round. Denise Ward's in the building. What's up, Queen? What's going on? Don't know right now. Don't know right now between Vasyl Lomachenko and Teofimo. Hey, 50-50, Denise, 50-50. It's going to be a great fight. I mean, I honestly got to sit down and process some things about that one myself. You know what I mean? One part of me says Loma. There's parts of me that says Teofimo. I got to sit down with this and really process it, man. Real talk. It's going to be a hell of a fight. DGO says Loma. Tony Yayo says Lopez. Yeah, man. Hey, this is what I like to see, man. Something that we don't know who will be coming out as the guaranteed winner. It is the truly 50-50 fight with these two fighters, man. You know, though I don't like the mode and the way that Bob Arum maneuvered around all this because of what happened with Devin Haney and freezing him out and the whole thing, it's still good to know that we got a surefire fight. And that's 50-50. And that's on an even play. No politics impeding it. Nothing stopping it. And we're going towards a possible undisputed champion. Now, I'm saying undisputed very, very willy-nilly. You know what I'm saying? And I know we got to evaluate this. Are we really, and I want to talk to my people about this, and we'll do a live stream. Are we considering this a real fight for undisputed, knowing what happened with the Devin Haney situation? I mean, Devin Haney having the W, or should I say, well, now that Devin Haney doesn't even have it no more. Whoever emerges with the WBC, does the winner of Teofimo and Vasyl Lomachenko have to fight that person to really be considered undisputed? Let me know, fight fans, and we'll talk about that in upcoming live streams. I really got to process that. You know what I'm saying? Texas T says, yeah, it's 50-50 fight. Yeah, it's a 50-50 fight. It really is. It really is. Teofimo Lopez stops Loma all day, says Muhammad Hamatola. Yeah, man. Okay. All right. Wait, man. Look, man. I like both fighters, man. I do. I like Teofimo. I like his story. It's kind of heartbreaking to know what's going on, what went down with his family, man, and how most of his family didn't even show up at his wedding. Did y'all see his wedding pictures when they were showing it during the fight, man? His daddy was like the only one from his family that showed up because they believed that he married his wife too early and too fast. But damn, yo, I like Teofimo, man. He seemed like a humble kid, man. He showed major class against Richard Comey. The whole build up, even tonight in the post fight, you know what I mean? He showed him a lot of class. There's a lot of respect amongst these two men right here, man. So as for Richie Comey, we ain't talk much about him. I want him to stay in the mix, 135. He's a good name to stay in the mix at 135. He'll give anybody hell at that weight class. He even has a great opportunity, depending on what happens after the whole undisputed thing. He has a good opportunity to make himself back to a world championship. Richard Comey is iron. He is a live dog. He just got caught tonight, man. It was one of those things where he was punching literally at the same time as Teofimo Lopez, and Teofimo's shot made it there first, and it landed in a very, very good area along the temple area. And my man Richard Comey was just sliding and flopping all over the ring, man. It was just like, wow, bro. Wow. But he's came a long way. He's a real humble guy. I like him a lot. You know what I'm saying? I like his whole attitude. I like the respect that he shows for boxing and the respect that he shows for his opponent. I love his style, and I want Richard Comey to remain at the top of the echelon of 135, man, and hang around and see what happens, man, and put him in there with anybody. I would love to see Richard Comey versus Tank. I would love to see Richard Comey versus, if Leo Santa Cruz comes up to 35, or Richard Comey versus Devin Haney. That'd be a great fight to have as well. You know what I mean? So Richard Comey can definitely stay in the mix, and he is a live dog that I would love to continue to see fight all day. You know what I mean? D Cole say, damn, Comey is done, bro. Bob might let him out of his contract. D Cole blooded, bro. Nah, man, he ain't done yet, man. He ain't done yet, man. We ain't gonna say that, bro. We not gonna say that. Valkyrie says Lopez has some serious power, but I still gotta give it to Loma. Loma would have saw that punch coming. I agree. Loma would have saw it. Loma wouldn't have probably got to in such an early fight back and forth with Teofimo. The question is Lomachenko going to be able, and I'm about to wrap this up because the Bud fight's about to come on, but the question is Lomachenko going to be able to frustrate him as he does everybody else with the footwork? Is Teofimo going to go in there too anxious? Trying to knock Lomachenko's head off and trying to get his movements down. We know Lomachenko, they call him the Matrix for a reason. His moves are so different. You know what I'm saying? And it's going to be interesting to see if Teofimo can get that timing down, man, all day. But it's levels, man. Everybody loves Raymond says, bruh, Teofimo won't be Loma. He's at his best when people say in front of him. Loma won't stay in front, won't stay. Plus, we have to see Teofimo, how he deals with Loma's output all day. Very, very good points, man. This is why I say, man, I have to sit down and write my points down about this as well. There's a lot of tools. I repeat, a fight with Vasyl Lomachenko and Teofimo Lopez has a lot of tools. You know what I mean? And I have to literally go over both fighters' tools and see how they will best probably use their tools in their fight. Both men have a lot of fucking tools, man. Denise Ward says Loma is going to do a Floyd 2.0. You think he's going to be dancing? He's going to be on that outside? And like he just said, Loma don't stand right there in front of you. So when he does dance, he does it from angles. How is Teofimo Lopez going to handle the angles of Vasyl Lomachenko? That is the golden question. You know what I'm saying? Marcus Davis in the building. What's up, fam? He say Comey got no defense at all. Yeah, man. Comey, when you look at Comey's ring walk, he was all smiles, man. Heads up in the clouds. I was questioning, was he getting in a little too much? I don't know if that's the case, but I'm just saying it. I was looking at his ring walk. Eyes was way up in the sky. You know what I mean? Smiling eye to eye, constantly looking around, taking it all in. I don't think he got caught in the lights, but I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But I do think that it was just a good punch from Teofimo, man. It was a good time punch, bro. Good time punch. D Cole says Tank, Haney, Loma, Teofimo, Fortuna, Garcia, Campbell, 135 got a lot of smoke. Exactly, man. Exactly. And look, man, yeah, you ain't even put Comey in that mix, man. Look, man, we got to keep Comey in the mix, bro. I would love to see Comey versus all of those names you just named, man. Comey versus Teofimo, well, Comey versus Fortuna, Ryan Garcia, Luke Campbell, Devin Haney. Man, I'd love to see him in all those fights. All of those fights. Campbell has some success against Loma, and dude is getting older. Reflexes may dull. That is the one thing that Teofimo Lopez's dad, as well as Teofimo Lopez, they feel like they got a slight edge is because Loma may be wearing down. They've seen the performance against Pedraza. They seen the Luke Campbell where he had his minor successes, and they're saying that, yo, we're seeing signs of slowing down. There's a lot of fighters saying that they're seeing signs of slowing down. Devin Haney has recently said that. And I don't know. I've always said that Loma is coming off surgery, that surgery he had, and I want to give him a couple fights to get back to his old self if he can get there. We'll see. If he's winding down, if he's wearing down, Teofimo Lopez should smell that blood in the water and take full advantage. You know what I'm saying? We will see, fight fans. We will see. We will see. Salute to you, Dimitri Cohen in the building. Salute, Dimitri. What's up? What's going on? What's up, man? We getting ready for the Bud fight fans. I see a lot of y'all comments coming in. Hit the thumbs up for me as y'all come on in. Look here, I'm about to shut this one down. I will be back after Bud versus Aegis Kalvalauskis. I don't want to miss none of that, you know what I mean? Y'all go check out that fight. Come on back here in the post-fight. We will chop it up some more, man. But salute and congratulations to Teofimo Lopez making his way, looking to make history. They are going to market him as the first Honduran world champion. Guaranteed, even though he was born here. But whatever, man. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I catch up with y'all after the Bud fight, man. Main man made, man. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up on the way out if you didn't hit it on the way in. I catch y'all on the next post-fight video. Until the next one, much love. Peace out.